Ebony Carmen, we can be quarter and Carmen being so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't put forth. Yeah, rice, yellow rice.
Martha?
Yep, I hear you.
That piano is going to be extraordinary today.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay. He had to tune it twice.
Wow.
And we got new pads, and the other one, they also recommended when I put water in to use distilled water from now on, because of the mineral deposits. I'm like, it's like 2 years, so.
Do we have it?
We don't have it, I'll go buy some.
If you have it, let me know where it is, because sometimes I feel it if you're not here.
I'll put it up on the shelf.
Perfect. We'll get it covered.
All right, have a great day.
All right, here we go.
Do you need me to do anything upstairs? Or is it on up there?
All right.
You want me to go turn it on? Oh. You want me to go turn it on upstairs in the hot water, or do you turn it on already?
Yeah, I'm going, I haven't been up there yet.
Okay.
That's what we use, right?
I'm not accused you get my changes.
Hang on. That's for you, Charlotte. Thank you. That has been Charlotte's earworm. Does anyone ever get a song stuck in their head? I get the songs, you must have had that, Lee, when you were practicing. I get songs stuck in my head for weeks at a time, and they call that earworm. Like a little worm in there feeding the same song in there the whole time. And sometimes we just want to get those earworms out. Make sure you have your masks up. We're working on those masks.
Well, you must have got so many songs in your head.
Yeah, but there's certain ones that really stick and other ones you can't remember at all. And to me, that's also a sign. If you go to a great show, if it's a great song, you'll remember it when you leave. Because when Mark and I went to see the show Wicked, which was very popular. And, oh yeah, yours too. I didn't even notice. So we were leaving it, and he said, well, the music wasn't very good. And I said, well, I enjoyed it a lot. He said, it's hard to remember the music. You don't really remember the music. And I thought, you know, he's right. The Phantom music we remember, but not as many of the songs from Wicked. Any requests for our next song today?
I was going to ask you if you could play something from the Phantom.
From the Phantom. You know what? I don't think I have the Phantom today, but I'll play that Friday for you, okay? I only brought one bag today. Isn't that funny? I didn't realize the Phantom was in the other bag, but I'll play it for you coming up in a few days. All right, let's go over here. I thought I would do the, I like that one that Betsy's requested a couple of times, the Ashokan Farewell.
Yeah.
So I'm dying to hear how that sounds on our tuned piano.
What a difference.
I know, it'll be nice, won't it? Let me get off my clip. Oops, there's my goggles. How long does Jesse come? I'm not sure how long how often he comes here. It kind of depends on the piano.
Yeah.
if you have one of the pre-war Steinways, they stay tuned for so long. And then there are other pianos, you can tune them, and in a couple of weeks, they're out of tune. So this is probably middle of the road, every 6 months or so, every 6 to 9
It
months.
must be very dry atmosphere in here.
Yes.
For a piano?
Well, it does affect the tuning, and that's why we plug it in. You'll see that little light on there. That's a humidifier, dehumidifier to help control the humidity in it. So in the winter, we're pouring a lot of water in there to keep it stable. And then in the summer, it takes a lot of that humidity out. And of course, this is pretty well climate controlled in here too. It's not like we're out on the street. They have those street pianos that must be a hot mess. But Canetta, of course, gets very hot, very humid, and then very dry with the heat in the winter. So it's trying for a piano. Can you tell the difference on the piano?
Yes, yes.
And I think as we keep trying a lot of the songs, we'll start to really hear the difference on the piano. It makes a big one. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, I thought we'd do some of our traveling down memory lane a little bit more with some songs. And then we'll do a few of this and a few of that. And if you have any requests, please call them out. Oh, you know what? I might have a phantom song on my iPad.
Oh,
Let me look and see, because I think I do. I think I played it on my husband. I do. It's a weird key. I might make some mistakes on this one because it's not my usual key. Okay? We'll try. This is Music of the Night.
okay. she's not listening to her.
All right, what was the name of that one? My Funny Valentine, that's right. And it's from, let me see the show. See what it says. From a show called Babes in Arms. So has anyone seen that show or heard of that show ever? But there are some terrific renditions of My Funny Valentine. Even though the show didn't survive, this is one of those standards that really has made it to a lot. So it's good to hear it. All right, let's see what else. Anything that you thought of? 'Cause we'll keep going. Anyone recognize that? What was it? It's called Look to the Rainbow. And it's from a show called Finian's Rainbow. And if you happen to watch that movie, it stars a little known dancer called Fred Astaire. So if you're a Fred Astaire fan, anyone else a Fred Astaire fan like I am? Yeah, I see a few. So it's another nice one to watch if you'd like to see a little Fred Astaire. Now here's a quiz for you. What was Fred Astaire's, who were some of his partners that he danced with? Ginger Rogers was the most famous one, right? Who else did he dance with? His sister. And her name was? Starts with an A. Adele, very good. Now actually, one of my favorite movies that has him in it stars him and Rita Hayworth. Has anyone heard of Rita Hayworth?
Just about.
Yeah. She actually was a terrific dancer. Her mother ran a dance studio. And so she trained to be a dancer from the time she was little. And they were in a movie called You Were Never More Beautiful. And the dancing is lovely. She was a wonderful, wonderful dancer. It's not a great plot. You know, a lot of those movies had pretty terrible plots, but it's a good show. And he also did Easter Parade with Judy Garland. Because we talked about that, when Gene Kelly broke his leg, and you can't dance with a broken leg, right? So Fred Astaire took over and danced with Judy Garland. So that was from Finian's Rainbow. Let's see what else we have for you.
It's on vacation. Oh, listen. Yeah.
Okay, name that tune. The last time I saw Paris, that's right. The last time I saw Paris. Let's see what we have next. This one I think will come to you even quicker. This is from, I'm going to give you a totally useless clue. This is from a show called Every Night at 8. Anyone heard of it? Me neither. At 8 o'clock essentially. But I'm willing to bet that everybody here will know this song. Tell me if you recognize it. I'm in the mood for love, and I have never heard of that show it was from before, but isn't that funny? Yeah, that's lasted forever, in a movie, not so much. It's kind of the opposite of some of the ones we were talking about. All right, let's see what else I have. I have so many on here. But let's do this one. This is from, you'll know both the movie and the song on this one. This is based on a book called Anna and the King of Siam. And it was made into a movie and play called The King and I.
Yul Brynner.
With Yul Brynner, right. Now, I wish I could remember. I heard a recorded interview with Yul Brynner talking about his audition for it. And I think they didn't think he was going to be any good for the part, but he went in and shouted out his lines and really created the character. And of course, in your mind, who is the king in that play? And no matter who's doing it, I always kind of see Yul Brynner up there doing it. So this one is Getting to Know You. There's one that actually was requested a couple times by my students recently. Feed the Birds. Do you guys know the song Feed the Birds?
What?
Feed the Birds.
Oh, feed the birds, yeah.
Yeah. See if I have a good one of that. I'll try to find a good one of that for you if you're interested. I have some not great ones here. But I'll get some of those for you if you'd like that. All right, this one's one. This is by Words and Music by Sheldon Brooks. And this is a pretty old one. See if you recognize it. And where are they going? What? Where are they going? What's this song? What's the name of this song? The Darktown Starters Ball. He'll be down together in a taxi, honey. We better be ready so we won't be late. I think all of us have heard our husbands say that before. Be ready, we don't want to be late. All right, let's see what I have here. And I'm just going through some of these I have on here so that we can enjoy a few of them together. And let's go to this one. This is another one by Irving Berlin. And I don't think I realized it was Irving Berlin's for a long time. Blue Skies. I mean, I knew the song, but I didn't know that Irving Berlin wrote it.
I know.
Please come home. about in that song? Who's he thinking?
Just like Bill?
He's just my Bill. The words are kind of cute. In case you haven't gotten to see them, because I never used to know what the words are. She's talking about all the perfect guys she's going to find, and then she says, but along came Bill, who's not the type at all. You'd meet him on the street and never notice him. His form and face, his manly grace, are not the kind that you would find in a statue. And I can't explain, it's surely not his
Hey,
brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because and I'll see you then.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. All right. You what?
You going to Atwater now?
I'm going to head up to the Outwater now, and I'll play up there. But they only have the electric. A little bit of classical up there if I have it. I have. I could do Bach. You know, I could do a Bach but the pedal, the resonance is not as good. So if you want to play something like Chopin just never sounds good on an electric piano. I don't think that we can do different ones. And then pretty soon, when it's warmer, they're probably going to move us back out on the patio.
Good.
So that everyone can come out and join us, and so that'd be good. But we're lucky we can have it in here. There was a long time. We couldn't do anything, right? Everybody and hanging in there. And we're wearing our masks. We're troopers with our masks on, right? All right, let me get ready to head upstairs.
He said he's gonna do it for 45 minutes. Yeah.
Do you want some help, Charlotte?
You need help, Charlotte?
I'm not acting.
You okay? Do you need any help?
I'm not acting.
Oh,
Do you need any help, or are you okay?
Okay.
If you need any,
You know I was coming.
that's okay.
I clean your table.
Oh, no. You did, thank you.
Oh, Margot, any other of the Phantom songs that you'd like to hear at any point? Any of the other Phantom songs that you're interested in hearing? Oh, sorry. Any other ones is good on piano because they're very repetitive, but I think Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again is a nice one. So I can bring that one in and play that for you.
Just the ball, yeah.
There's one that I tried playing, and it was just the same, like six measures over and over again. I thought, well, that's not very exciting on piano. It's all about the singers and the words.
I'll leave it to you.
All right.
I'm tired. I think I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I'll put this chair over here.
I didn't realize you had to do all them.
Well, I just move a little bit so people can get back to their puzzles in case no one can get in here quickly yet.
Or just like going.
And if I go, see everybody on Friday. Have a great week.
All righty, we'll see
Thank
you
you.
on Friday.
So they're not as fragile. Remember how you had to wear the gloves and everything?
The entire place. I will be
Yeah, they
going.
found they sound like swimming.
Jesus H. Christ, she knows I sit there.
Someday, if I see her, I'll pop it out and show you. Okay, you'll enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm so ready to do this. Can't do it here, that's for sure. Do it here.
Do you want to play?
What you making? What you making? The cat?
What is that?
What you making? That one?
Yeah, that's what, I'm gonna take it home with me.
And Jackie.
So, am I setting up, am I gonna ruin something you're doing?